Hey guys, how's it going? It's That Biker Dude coming to you with another video. Just out cruising through what's called the mines of Spain. It's kind of late to be driving out here. The leaves aren't really, the trees aren't real full, so it's not extremely, it's pretty, but it's not as good as it could be if I came out here a little bit earlier. Anyways, I was just messing with the Pro Tune yesterday on my GoPro, so I don't know how this is going to turn out. If it doesn't turn out very good, I can always mess with it in my video editor. Bike trail. That's what I'm on. A bike with an engine. Hope it's not illegal. Aw, doggies. When I got my wisdom teeth out, totally random, but when I got my wisdom teeth out, I remember about 3 seconds from the whole ordeal. I mean, I was brave and everything going up to it, and then all of a sudden, once they put the needle in me, the IV or whatever, I'm just like, oh shoot, it's going down now. And see, he's got to stop too. And they're like, oh, we're just putting water in you right now, you know, this and that. And my mom came in. I was like 14 at the time, 14 or 15. My mom came in and you know, just to say, you know, you're gonna be fine, you know, this and that, whatever. And that was the last thing I remember. I just remember laying there after they had told me, oh, we're just putting water in you now, hydrating in, you know, whatever. And next thing you know, I mean, I was out. That is the last thing I remember. I just remember laying there for a few seconds after they told me that they were just hydrating me a little bit. It was lights out after that, man. You know, everything went fine. You know, the drugs have different effects on everybody. Everybody's a different case. I was great. I felt great through the whole thing. One of the I just remember like 2 seconds of this part, this short lady helping me into my mom's car and like putting her hand on my head or something so I wouldn't hit my head getting into the car. And my mom said I looked like Frankenstein because this lady was so short. And you gotta remember, I'm 14, 15 at the time, and I'm 6 feet tall now, so I'm guessing I was maybe 5'8". So this lady was pretty short, so she was probably only about 5 feet tall, give or take a few inches. And you know, she helped me into my car, and my mom said I looked like Frankenstein compared to her because I was just so tall. And then we had to go to Hy-Vee. I'm telling you this from what my mom told me, okay, because I remember about 4 seconds from the entire ordeal. Okay, we went to Hy-Vee to get my prescription drugs, you know, for the bleeding and whatever. And my mom went in to get it. My sister was out in the car with me because you're not supposed to leave a drugged up kid in the car alone. No idea what he's gonna do. But I was in the front seat, and my sister told me that I grabbed the car keys, and I can't remember if she said I started the car or not, but I put them in the ignition and like went to start the car, and my sister's like, what are you doing? Because she didn't know if I was gonna take off or not. Drugged up kid driving a car on busy streets ain't gonna turn out so good. When I don't think, maybe I did have an iPod at the time, I don't remember. When I was in the recovery room, I flew up off the bed because I'm like, okay, I'm done, I'm ready to go. And my mom said I kept saying, I want to go home, ride my bike, because I just, you know, I didn't have a motorcycle at the time, so I wanted to ride my bike. I don't know which way to go. I'm just gonna take a left. I just kept saying, I want to ride my bike, I'm gonna go home, ride my bike, I'm okay. It's like, no, you get your blood pumping, you're gonna bleed pretty bad out of your mouth. You don't want to do that. So I just had to take it easy for the next few days. Back to the iPod. I don't remember if I had an iPod at the time or not, but my mom did, and she said, as you know, I'm still out. I can't clarify this enough or specify whatever. I was out. I don't remember a thing. I don't remember doing this at all. She said I grabbed her iPod, opened the camera up, opened my mouth really big, and took a picture of my mouth, looked at it, deleted the picture, handed the iPod back to my mom. And I did that. I don't remember a thing. I don't remember doing that at all. It was crazy. But I didn't have a problem recovering. I didn't have dry socket or nothing, you know, just had to eat soft foods for the next week or so. But oh man, my mom and my sister were laughing at me so hard in the recovery room because I just kept doing a whole bunch of stupid stuff and there's this little girl over across the room just as quiet and calm as can be after having some other type of surgery. I mean, it was nuts. I'm just like, would I have my wisdom teeth out again? Well, it wasn't a ton of pain, but no, I wouldn't want to. But it was funny. I mean, my sister had a terrible time with her wisdom teeth. She had dry socket. They were constantly going back and forth to the doctors because she just had a time. They couldn't get rid of the dry socket, and they were constantly flushing it out, I think, and it wasn't good for her. Me, I sailed right through it like water off a duck's back, man. Just got in there, got it done, and now I'm about 5 pounds later now. My wisdom teeth were huge. I was just loud, I guess, if I remember right, from what they told me. I was just loud and obnoxious and just, And then when I went for a checkup, I went back for like 2 checkups, max. Because it just all went so smooth. And the doctor that did the surgery, he peeks in, and I can't remember everything. He just kind of had this look like, "You're doing okay, aren't you?" I'm like, "Yeah," because he remembers me being obnoxious and loud and just doing crazy stuff. So he just kind of poked in, had a smile on his face. "Doing all right?" I'm like, "Yep, I'm fine." Because I full knew what I had done from what my mom told me. I'm just like, ooh, I was an embarrassment for you, wasn't I? I couldn't help it though. Anyways, that was completely random, but it makes for a good story. I was obnoxious, man. At least I wasn't talking about tripping balls like Walter was. It said no recording in the waiting room he was in, and he was recording himself, and the nurses didn't care. He was just being a complete moron. Just an FYI, this video isn't 30 FPS because I figure I'll mess with the Pro Tune and see if that helps, because why record in a higher frame rate and more data when you don't have to? So I'll see how this turns out, and if it's choppy, I'll just up it to 60. And another thing about this coming winter, stocking up on videos, they're all at 30 frames per second. Yeah, it's not like I'm just neglecting it and completely forgetting. I had stocked up on these videos. Yeah, they're in 30 frames per second, Pro Tune's off. So, I mean, it's still good quality in this and that, but, you know, we'll see how it turns out. I mean, if I record in 60 frames per second, I might want to pick up just a couple more batteries, just because double the frame rate of what I'm used to, and, you know, I don't want to run out of battery in the middle of traffic and, you know, somebody hits me and then tries to lie their way. It just wouldn't make for a good situation. So I'll see how this turns out, and if I need to buy a couple more batteries, I will. You guys have a great day. It is gorgeous out right now. Just rate, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.